Hey guys, MeLikeBigBoom here, showing you guys how you can make a perfect replica of the PEI map from Unturned 2.0 and transfer it into Unturned 3.0. Now you would still have to place down the buildings by yourself, but Nelson has posted the height map of Unturned 2.0 so that way you can import it into 3.0 and get the perfect terrain, locations, and heights of everything exactly the same as it is in Unturned 2.0, because otherwise it would be extremely difficult to get things perfectly sized and all that stuff. So I'm going to show you guys how to import the height maps and give you a little bit of information regarding height maps. I'm going to upload a more detailed video on height maps and how you can import real world locations into Unturned 3.0 probably tomorrow or Tuesday, either one, I don't know. But in terms of importing PEI, the first thing that you need to do is click on the workshop button and create a new map. I'll call it PEI, obviously. And it needs to be 2048 by 2048 pixels, and click add. It'll add it over the side. You don't need to edit it at all. You can just leave it like that and you can exit the game. Once you've exited, you are going to go to the link that I'm going to post in the description down below. This is Nelson's picture of the height map of the PEI map. Basically, the game reads this image, and locations that are white are going to be locations that are higher in elevation, and locations that are pure black are the lowest location possible. So just save this image, save image as, and this one is a very large image, so we're going to need to resize it. You can resize it using Photoshop or Paint or GIMP or anything like that. I'm going to use Photoshop. You probably don't even need to save it, you could probably just copy it, but anyway, so in here, File New, and it needs to be 256 by 256, exactly that. Once you've done that, click OK. It'll be a pretty dang small image, and you can paste the image that we copied and resize it down to that size. There we go. Once you've done that, click enter. Looking good. And then we're going to need to save that image into the map, which you need to get access to by going to local disk, program files, down to Steam apps, there it is, common, down to Unturned, then into maps, into our PEI map, and then into terrain, and then we're going to need to save it as a PNG file and name it height map, one word with a capital H. Once you've saved it in there, you are done. When you go into Unturned 3.0 and load up your PEI map, you're obviously going to need to go into the editor first because no spawn points have been added yet. Anyway, click edit, and as you can see, it's all black right now, but here is the PEI map. It is perfectly exactly the dimensions that you need. You're obviously going to need to fill in the towns and all that stuff, but I'm going to bake the materials, and that way we can see it and it's not just a black blob. There we go, looking good. So as you look over here, here is where the helicopter crash island would be. Over here is the military base right here. Over here is where Berrywood would be. Over here is where Alberton would be. Over here is where Wiltshire Farm and the bunker island over here. Here's a little unique thing. If you look over here, you'll notice that is like flattened down all the way here, because on the bunker island, you know how you can go underground. Basically, you would cover this up with some sort of flat object and make the tunnel go down, and you'd walk around under here. But anyway, you'd obviously have to add in all the buildings and all that stuff and all the roads. But nonetheless, you now have the perfect replica of the terrain of Unturned 2.0. And now it's a lot easier to edit and create an Unturned PEI map. If any of you guys want to get fancy and create an Unturned PEI replica with all the buildings, if you link it to me, I will surely showcase it and make it available for people to download, because I think this is an amazing opportunity to play Unturned 2.0 in 3.0. But anyway, that is how you import PEI into Unturned 3.0. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do all that gibberish, because MeLikeBigBoom is out.